And welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. I'm Neon Genesis, and it's time to insert the cold PAL key. And then we're going to warm our PAL key up, and then we should have deactivated Metal Gear. Then hopefully we can kick Liquid Snake's butt, or at least destroy Metal Gear. Well, that's the plan anyway. Come on, Snake. You can do it. There's going to be a guard patrolling again. It should be okay. We should be able to just run. Let's have a quick look where he is. Just going to check it's still cold. Yep, still cold. Chaff grenade. Yep, still cold. Come on, one more to go. Not bad. Only a minute and a half into the video, but I've only got one key to do. That's pretty good. I feel the end is nigh.
Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay.
Coolies,
There goes
right.
PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
I was just checking to see if there was anything actually you need to pick up, but there isn't. Okay, so it's actually cold now, but by the time we get to where we need to be to warm it up, it should have at least hit room temperature by now. Keyword, should. You know what? In this Let's Play, I've actually been spotted a fair few times, and I have killed a fair few. I think I've killed a fair few soldiers. Or have I? No, actually. Well, anyway, so I don't believe my rank will be that good, but that being said, it can't be drastically bad because I've not purposely gone around trying to kill all the guards, so. I swear Snake just punched a ladder and then realised, oh yeah, I'm climbing down. Okay, and we're on the ground floor once again. So it's still cold. I think I'm gonna have some ration. No, actually, we need the card key equipped. Got a few doors to open now. This is gonna be a pain because we've got to go all the way back. Sorry, just in there. We're gonna go all the way back to just before. Well, in fact, before we killed Raven. It's a bit of a pain, really. Suckers. Oh, hey. I see. I didn't know, but we've got some guards here now. Good job I took a bit of a detour then and they didn't see me. I'd have been really fudged off if they'd have spotted me. Now, again, just going to check. Yep, that's fine. just to sort of tell you guys as well, you know, if you want to add an extra few cutscenes or a bit more sort of tension to the game, or get bit more out of the game, then you know you can always codec call Nastasha Romanenko as well. Actually, can I? Can I get a cutscene if I'm right? Ah well, not to worry. I say not to worry, but I carry on. You can actually kill the crows, or the raven shall I say, and get a sort of a kind of funny codec call, but oh.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
You see some more events happening there, so we could have been injected with Fox Dye, which obviously simulates a heart attack, which is what we think, well, yeah, basically which is what we think the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president died from. Stupid camera. Dispose of this quite simply by blowing it up. And if you use your night vision goggles, when I find them, see there's still some claymores around. Crawl, and she'll be able to pick them up. So I wouldn't mind picking up. Ah, am I full? Nope. Infrared, right, there you go. There was some ammo over here which I didn't go and pick up earlier. Circum? Yeah, circum. And where we go up to the next floor, you see, so we've got some treks to do, but this is the last key at least, so the next journey back will hopefully be our last. All we gotta do, warm up the key, head back, not get spotted, Deactivate Metal Gear, blow it up, and kick Liquid's butt. Sounds like a plan to me. One thing I love about this game is the angles that the Snake can hide at. They're pretty cool. Hey, you were here. That's pretty quick. Bum 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 bum. Come on. I've just realised this game does evolve around a lot of elevators. No claymores, that's good. Nothing worse than a bunch of claymores blowing you up unexpectedly. Neo, last video. Stocking up on some more ammo. Ow! Stocking up on some more ammo there. Let's just see if the palki is actually warmed up yet. No, it's still fudging cold. Never mind. We'll get it warmed up pretty quick. Okay, we're just going to chill in here until it goes red. Oh, see, we've already got room temperature. That was pretty quick. I thought we kicked with steam now, but if you didn't already do it, I mean, I did it in the last video, I think, but go through that little patch there, and you can get the body armour. Just gotta wait for the key to warm up, and then we can head back. It's another thing I love about Metal Gear 2, when it first came out, and the sort of demos and the trailers to it, is you can see the proper expressions on Snake's face and stuff, and you can actually peek around from corners and shoot and stuff. I just think it was so much better. I do like Metal Gear 2, but I'm not a huge fan, if I'm honest, of Raiden, depending on who's actually played the game. I mean, he's alright, don't get me wrong, it's just, I don't know, I guess he's not as, comes across a bit of a wuss again, I guess, you know, like compared to Solid Snake, a bit of a hard nut, you know. I mean, that's just my opinion, guys, but the story of Metal Gear 2 gets a bit more deeper and a bit more kind of confusing towards the end of the game as well. And we've got it, guys. Right, let's head back. Now we've got to be quick. We won't want it warming up now. I mean, cooling down even. You idiot, Neo. I don't trust anything. Oh. You see, another thing I thought you could do on this game as well was that when you were crouching down there, for example, I thought you could move left and right, but maybe that was only in Metal Gear 2, or maybe only in Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Anyway, I mean, it's no big deal, it's just I would have thought that this game would have been able to do that. Hey, God, you're back already? That's so cheeky. Lol. So there's been a lot of plot changes so far. Master Mill seems to be pretty helpful lately. He's been a pretty decent ally, if you ask me. So I'm gonna get the stun grenades ready to make sure my pal card's still hot. Yeah. We've got to be quick through the next area because remember, it's an icy area. We don't want it warming up again. Cooling down again and going to room temperature, or freezing by that for that matter. So I'm going to have stun grenades at the ready. And get ready to stun any soldiers or troops or patrols along the way. Just to run through it quickly. Oh, hello, Codec Call. Who do we have here? Colonel?
Snake, can
Naomi.
you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi,
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right.
Oh, nice.
2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
Partly.
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Well, 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 Colonel. Another trick up your sleeve, eh? And like Snake said, double-crossed us. Lying weasel. Sorry, I've always wanted to use that phrase. Lying weasel. I mean, that is just pure, I mean, really pure dedication, that. I mean, fair enough, Snake knows he may have been injected, but he's not willing to go until the mission is done. Well, he doesn't want to go until the mission is done, completed and taken care of. Oh. Oh. Okay. See, that's the pain bit done for me. Now it's just climbing the fudging stairs again. Just in case. You know what? And again, just in case, I'm gonna pop up here. No, after all that, never mind. Yeah. Okay, folks, we're almost there. Climb Metal Gear one more time. I'm gonna get the stun grenades at the ready, I think. I'm gonna keep my eye out for guards because I thought I remembered that on the way back on from one of the trips that there was a load of more I thought there was a load of more patrols going on. I thought there wasn't just a guy at the top, I thought there was a few others. Again, I could be completely wrong, I might be remembering wrong. Anyway, up to the next set of ladders. Things are about to get interesting. Is nah, they're not in there. I thought maybe liquid and stuff would be in there, maybe, but maybe not. Yeah, got that guard there, that's fine.
What was that noise? Huh?
idiot. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I must admit, it is funny when the guy's going, huh? What was that noise? And stun grenades. Whoa! Snake almost ruined the mission there. And pow, pow, pow. Yep, still burning hot.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Oh my god.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Uh-oh. Now, how are we going to get out of this? Okay, you're going to have to join us in the next video, folks. Until then,